Katya.
And I'm Rin.
And we're here at the Commonwealth Center for Holistic Herbalism in Boston, Massachusetts. We are really excited to announce that we today just signed a contract for a book deal. So we're not going to tell you very much about it, but right now the publishing date, or the date when it will go live and you can actually buy it on Amazon, is predicted to be April 30th. So those things always slip a little bit, but we're so excited about it. And we thought that we would take the opportunity to tell you about a bunch of herb books that we really, really love. And why not? It's book day.
Yeah. Right on.
But before we get started, I just want to remind you, please subscribe to our channel. We have so much fun stuff for you about herbs, about things that you need if you love herbs, like books and mason jars and tea strainers and all kinds of cool stuff. So subscribe and never miss a video.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about some books.
Cool. All right then.
Can I start?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. I want to start with these.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
So this is Practical Herbs, Volume 1 and 2 by Henriette Kress, who is, oh my goodness, when I first started as an herbalist, she was like my very first hero. I mean, Rosemary was my teacher, but Henriette is in Finland, and she, like me, before she was an herbalist, she was a software engineer, and she created the very first herbal website. Don't quote me, there may have been another very first one, but I'm pretty sure that hers was the very first one. And she also created one of the very first, if not the very first, herbal mailing lists. And so many of us learned basically everything we know, I don't know, by talking on those lists, by sharing stuff with each other, by debating about this or that or the other thing. And that was a real golden time. It was before Facebook, it was before all this stuff, it was back in the 90s, and it was just a wonderful time to be learning herbalism in this weird, wild internet community, which was still kind of a new thing at the time.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, Henriette has published these beautiful books, and I love them for beginning herbalists, but I have to tell you that I still use them all the time. The books are organized by herb, and they're alphabetical, and they have beautiful pictures and just the right amount of information about each plant to really give you the confidence to work with that plant, but not so much information that you feel like you're slogging through it and it's unreasonable. And if you've been an herbalist for a long time, it's just the right amount of information to jog your memory and remind you, yes, that's what I wanted.
Yeah, or give you some other little tip and something to explore, something to play around with that you might have not thought of before.
Yeah, or ways that maybe you didn't know this plant yet. And then she points something out and you're like, wait, I never knew that. I've been working with this plant for so long and I didn't know it. I love these books.
Yeah, they really catch or carry Henriette's writing voice. I haven't really heard her speak too many times, but her written voice is always very down to earth, very simple, very straightforward.
Very practical.
Practical, just like it says, And that's really valuable, you can tell that all the things that she's put in here are based on her own direct experience and on things that she's done herself or has explored, along with that sort of recognition of the community and that sort of drawing on that. When you look at some of her monographs here and online, she'll also often refer to people who gave her an idea or taught her something about it, and it's just very humble, it's very, very, I don't know, grounded. Very nice. Yeah.
She's wonderful.
So, yes, this is wonderful. Really good pair of books, either one.
And she's coming out, it's just becoming available, with a deck of study cards.
Yeah.
So, stay tuned.
Yeah, we'll put her URL down there for you to go and explore and find all things Henriette.
Yeah.
You probably already spent time on her website, even if you didn't know it was that Henriette, if you're an herbalist.
She's there are a few of us herbalists who have very distinctive names, and there's only one Henriette. There may be more, but if you say Henriette, attached to herbs, it's Henriette Kress, like it just does.
Yeah.
So I hope that you really loved learning about all these books. I hope that it'll be really useful for you as you think about what books do you want to get to start your herbal library. And don't forget to subscribe and get lots more cool videos to help you grow your herbalism habit.
Right on. Okay, see you later.